Today on COC, we're going to fix some of the trail damage done to our cfmoto. So today we're going to fix two things. We're going to work on our fender here, and as you can see, it needs some plastic welding done to it. And we also got these genuine cfmoto rivets to replace the ones that are missing or just broke. And then we got to come over here and find the hole in the tire and fix it. Now we're going to lift the cfmoto up and support it with a jack stand, like this. Now we're going to take our jack stand and we're going to put it in front of the jack. Yay, it held it! Now we're going to take the tire off. Alright, there we have it. The tire is off.
Alright, so to find our leak, we're going to put some air back in the tire because it was already flat. And we can already kind of hear it, but we're going to take some soapy water and brush it on the wheel. You see where all the bubbles are coming out? That's our leak. But we'll go ahead and go through the rest of the tire just to make sure we don't have any more of them. Oh, remember to hit your valve stem, check there too. I don't see any more on this side. Let's flip it over and check the other side. So I don't see any on this side either, so it's just going to be where you see all the bubbles here. That means we have something that got caught in between the tire and our bead. So we're going to have to break this tire down, clean it up, and put it back together again. The quickest way to get the air back out of it so we can break the tire down is with a valve core remover. You're just going to stick it down inside the tire stem there, and you're just going to twist it. See, that little tool just takes it out real easy. Alright, so we're going to take some white out here, and we're going to mark where our leak was. Put an L there for leak. And these tires aren't balanced, so you don't really have to do this, but I do it on cars all the time. Mark where the valve stem is, just so when you put your tire back on, you've got your tire lined back up with your rim, so that way it's always balanced. Like I said, in this case it's not needed, but it's just a good habit to get into. So I tried gravity and a fat boy, but that didn't work. So we're going to get out the tire spoons and the crowbars, and we'll see if we can get it off that way. Much mud and junk is inside the bead of this rim, and I'd say that's what's causing our leak. So we'll get all that cleaned up and put some air back in it and see how it goes. Okay. So the whole time we were coming back off the trail, I was wondering which hit actually caused this problem, and I don't know if it was this one. Or if it was this one. I'm pretty sure it was the second one now, given what I found. Clean it out with a towel. We're gonna hit it with a Scotch-Brite to clean up the surface real well. Then we're gonna use our soapy water and get the bead all slicked up, so hopefully the bead seats back onto the rim easily when we try to put air back in the tire. All right, so we got our bead on the tire and the back of our rim cleaned up real nice. So we're gonna give it a couple nice bounces here. See if we can get the bead kind of back where we want it. And we'll put some of our soapy water around it one more time. Then we'll put our valve core back in. Now we'll see if it'll take air. Move your hand, just pop. There's 10 PSI in it, so let's check for bubbles one more time. I don't see or hear anything. I think we're in good shape.
Now we're gonna put the tire back on. There you have it. So now onto the fender. We're gonna take a flat blade screwdriver and we're gonna pop the rivets out. So you just take the middle, loosen it up with your flat blade screwdriver, and we just pop the middle of the rivet out like so. Then we take the rest out.
So they make an actual tool of plastic weld, but I just use an old soldering iron. As you can see, one of our mounting points here is broken, so we're just gonna solder that back together here.
Now, how long will it take it to dry?
And dry just about instantly. Just a couple seconds.
Okay, so as you can see, some of the holes on the side-by-side are kind of messed up. But we're gonna go ahead and use our new rivets and put them on, and we might go ahead and screw some stuff in too so the fender will stay on. Okay, so now we're ready to put our rivets back on. So we're gonna take the outside piece, push it in first, then we're gonna take our middle piece and do the same. There it goes, just like so. When you hear the pop, you know it's in there all the way. Now, we're just gonna finish putting in the remaining clips.
So as Francie mentioned, the holes, some of our plastic are kind of oblong and they're not gonna hold these rivets very well anymore. This is actually the second time this fender's fallen off, and we've been lucky enough to find it each time. But eventually our luck's gonna run out. We're just gonna lose this fender somewhere. So we did put the rivets back in. I did go ahead and put some screws periodically next to those rivets. So hopefully we don't lose this fender ever again. As you can see, I can tug on it pretty hard. It ain't going anywhere. So I mean, there's no sense in replacing all this plastic. It's in good shape. Just because it won't hold a rivet, we'll just use some screws and that'll be good enough for us.
So for 4 days of hard riding, the boys came home with only a flat tire and a broken fender, which we show you how to fix in this video. So if you found this video to be helpful, please hit the like, subscribe, and share buttons. Until next time, bye!